I'm Pinstar, and this is 2 Point Campus Strategy and Tactics Quick Tip. So today we're going to talk about staff, more specifically about their needs, the staff room, and other little intricacies that sort of make them tick and, well, ways to make them happier. So first things first, let's start with some of the rules of staff. First off, the staff room is the only place that a staff member can regain energy. There are no other objects in the game that specifically grant energy upon use other than the dormitory bed, which can only be used by students. So the only way for staff to get their energy need back is the staff room. Now, not all staff rooms are created equal. Here we have a minimalistic staff room right here. This is not the build that I am showing off here, but using this more as an example. One other thing, this individual here, Archibald Barnacle, he is currently looking for work, but he's in the staff room. If we unpause here, we can see that he is not regaining energy at all. But normally just existing in a staff room should be gaining you back energy, because you don't need to interact with any specific objects in the staff room to regain energy. They officially have to be on break. So if we send Archibald on break here, and now the energy's going up. Now note the rate of the energy gain here. See how long it took to get from 85% to 90% energy. Keep that in mind for later. Not all staff rooms are created equal. All staff rooms can regain energy, but we can do it better. So I'm going to introduce to you what I call the Clown Fiesta Staff Room, and you're going to see why I call it the Clown Fiesta Staff Room in just a moment. Essentially, we start with a 5x4 shell. I do like me some 5x4 shells. Put the door on the end. Basically, what you want to do is go around the room and put one of each of the different pieces of furniture here. Our main goal here is not so much sit-down comfort as it is prestige. Every different and unique object that we place in this room is going to up our prestige, and we want to maximize it. And that means decorations, that means rugs, that means wall things, everything. Now, I'm not going to sit here and make you watch me decorate this whole thing, but I am going to show you some of the key pieces of equipment that you want to include in order to get your prestige up, but also to fulfill some other parts and needs of the room. Snack table. This right here is extremely important. You're probably going to want at least 2, possibly 3 of these things. More so important than the tea table. The reason being for that is the snack table increases healthiness. The tea table does not, but it doesn't decrease it either. Now, that might not seem like much, but the problem is that unlike your students, which, like I showed you in an earlier video, can easily be lured outside and marinated in the sun's healthy, body health increasing rays, your teachers are not so lucky. Normally they're going from class to either the staff room or a training room, or they're sticking to the indoors. They don't interact with clubs and they don't socialize, so they're not attracted by the benches. The only real way to attract them to the outside is through outdoor stalls, but those are a little hit and miss because the students can use those too. These things will allow your teachers and other staff members, but more importantly your teachers, to increase their healthiness by having the snack table. I tested this. This doesn't actually fulfill very much food need when they grab a little snack here. That's actually a good thing. We want them to grab multiple snacks. So what you want to do is you want to avoid putting any snack machines. No morsel men, no cheesy gubbins in the staff room. We want their hunger need to be fulfilled by the thing that also refills their health. As far as their drinks go, the drink table also doesn't fulfill drink need very much. I'd be willing to put a pulpitation in there. Yes, I know it decreases healthiness, but not only does it greatly increase the drink need, it also gives them the energy boost, which lets them move around faster and, more importantly, get back to class faster. This is ultimately optional. You do also want to make sure you put some arcade machines, I'd say 1 of each, and of course your temperature fixer. So let's take a look at this thing in its finished state. And here we are, my friends, the Clown Fiesta Staff Room, and now you can see from the visual design why it is called that. Posters around the walls, rugs on every inch of the floor. We got 2 food tables and 2 tea tables, plus a palpitation machine in the middle just to be sure of that, but no high-grade snack machines. We want them hitting the snack tables. Garbage can, if necessary, for the level, put a temperature fixer in the middle here, right behind the snack machine. You're good to go. Now, let's take a look as to why. Why are we going this? Well, 1, room capacity 9. This thing can hold a lot more staff members. This is another one of those rooms where the capacity is determined by the base of it. So do we need a 5x4 to hold all these objects? Not necessarily, but it helps get these up here. Also, the prestige you're aiming for is 13. After you hit 13, the game seems to put a damper on any future prestige to the point where it is really difficult to get it to 14 without making the room much bigger. But you do want to max the prestige. This, among all of your rooms, is one of the most important ones to have high prestige. Here's the reason why. Let's grab our friend here, Archibald. Remember him? Let's pick him up and let's put him in the real one. Now, he's on take a break. He's at 90 energy. Let's unpause here and see how quickly he regenerates the last 10% he needs all the way up.
Ricky
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. The rate of energy gain is phenomenal in this room. Any staff member that pokes their head in here is going to get re-energized really quickly. Now, that doesn't magically fix all their other traits and all their other needs, but a lot of people I've seen on the boards complain about staff energy always being at the bare bottoms. That's because you're doing the bare minimum for the staff rooms. If you soup up your staff rooms, not only can they hold a lot of staff, but they can also recharge in there. Now, one last tip to keeping your staff needs high, especially on those levels that require a minimum staff happiness to get your stars. Go to Personnel Management. So click Campus Management, Campus Overview. Click on Policy over here. One of the things that you can do to make your staff happier is to increase the threshold for staff breaks. Note that the need threshold for staff breaks is by default set all the way down at 20%. So your staff will wait for one of their needs to go below 20% before they take a break and seek out a staff room. You generally want that a little bit higher. 50% would be probably pretty good. I haven't tested which optimal rate should be, but you definitely want it higher than 20. That will help get your staff to your staff room sooner, and they'll get their needs recovered faster once they're there with the Clown Fiesta staff room. So I hope all of these help you out and help your staff become happier and better for your campus. If you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!